Alright, what's going on, guys? So this is going to be the final fishing session from Indonesia. We are still on the outskirts of the city of Jambi on the island of Sumatra. Fished these palm plantations yesterday, and in the video I only caught 2 species, but then after I stopped recording I fished one more spot and caught 2 more. So plan for today is going to be just to try a few more spots in this area, see if we can catch a couple more species, because yesterday it didn't go great, but I guess it wasn't really awful. We picked away at a couple new species. So yeah, we're back in the palm plantations, going to be fishing here for a couple hours. I may be meeting up with a local who can show me a thing or two. I don't actually know if he's actually still going to come, but if he does, that would be great. Maybe he can show me where to pick up another species I haven't caught yet. But if not, we'll work our way around here on our own and we'll see what we can catch. Alright, so this is the spot where I picked up a couple fish yesterday off camera after I stopped recording for the day. So we'll see if those fish are still here and we can pick some of them up. If not, we'll just continue sort of walking around fishing these like little canals, and we'll see if we can find some fish. Because right now it looks like the fish that were here yesterday are not here anymore. Got him. Alright, what is this thing? Alright, we're going to skip the photo tank for this guy. I believe this is going to be a brilliant rasbora. At least I'm like 99% sure. Caught a bunch of those over on Bintan Island a few days ago, and then I caught 2 of those in this area yesterday. So as far as rare species go, that is definitely not it. But let's keep fishing, see what else we can find. Got him. Let's take a look at this thing. Alright, so this is a much cooler species than that little brilliant rasbora. Caught a few of these yesterday, also after I stopped recording for the day, so these guys never made it onto YouTube. And I forgot the name of the species. I don't think it has a common name, but it's got a scientific name, obviously. And I don't remember it, but it's a really cool fish. It looks really similar to like a lot of tetras from like South America. I don't think there's any tetras found in Asia, so I forgot exactly what these guys are related to, but a really cool looking fish, almost see-through in certain parts. So awesome little catch. Let's get this guy back and let's keep fishing. Got him. Same species, I think, just a little bit on the smaller side. But let's also get them in the photo tank because these guys are pretty cool. Yeah, so such a neat little fish. Very see-through, very silvery, very shiny. More so than like almost any other fish species that I'm aware of. I mean, a lot of fish species are silvery and shiny, but I don't know how to explain it. These guys are just like more silvery, more shiny. They're more reflective. But yeah, pretty cool little species. Let's get him back. Let's keep fishing. Got him. Oh, this is going to be a barb of some type. Alright, as soon as this guy stops going crazy, you can see him better. So I think this is going to be a saddle barb. Now, we've caught saddle barb on Bintan Island a few days ago, and I believe this species, well, shouldn't say this species, I believe these spotted barbs here will eventually be a different species than the spotted barbs from Bintan Island, but as of right now they are not yet described. So as of right now I think they're going to be the same species officially. So at some point, if these ever do get officially described as a separate species, we'll add these to the life list. But I caught a couple of these guys yesterday, and I was thinking they were going to be a new species. But as of right now, they're still the same species as the barbs I caught over on Bintan Island, which is disappointing. But hey, it happens. So hopefully one day science catches up. We can add this thing to the life list. Got him. Another little barb. Alright, we're going to skip the photo tank for this one. Another tiny little barb, I think smaller than the last one, but still a real pretty little fish. So let's get that guy back, and let's keep going. Got him. Another one of these little glass tetra looking things. Alright, so we're also going to skip the photo tank for this one. Real cool fish. I think these guys would look really cool in an aquarium. I think these guys school together because I guess there's a school of them down there. Maybe not school, but at least shoal together. So I think a whole bunch of these guys in an aquarium would look awesome. Just this giant mass of all these like really shiny silvery fish would look really cool. Ooh, I thought it was going to be something different just because it felt heavier, but it's just a bigger one of these things. Again, we're going to skip the photo tank. But yeah, these guys just look awesome, not because of their color or anything, just because they look so different than like most species of fish. Really, really cool. Got a little guy. What is this? Alright, no photo tank for this guy either. We're just going to get him back quick. This appears to be another one of those little saddle barb things. So we're picking up actually a good amount of fish here today. Way more than we got yesterday. But it's just the same ones over and over again. I'm still hopeful that before today's over, we can get at least one new species. Got him. What is this tiny thing? Oh. Alright, not worth getting water in the photo tank for this guy. This is one of those white spot killifish that I caught many of over on Bintan Island. I've seen them here in pretty good numbers over the last 2 days. Haven't caught any yet. Mainly I think it's because they are much smaller here than they have it on Bintan. They just don't grow to as big of a size as the ones I've caught there. I'm sure that's not a species thing, it's more of a habitat thing. Like these little canals probably just don't provide as much food and whatnot for those guys as the places on Bintan did. But yeah, let's keep going and see what else we can find here. Got him. Okay, some sort of a rasbora. Let's take a look at him. Alright, so I think this might be I think it's a silver rasbora, and I caught a couple of these yesterday. But interesting how the ones I caught yesterday were in like some faster flowing water, whereas here the water is basically stagnant. So maybe it's something different, but I don't think so. So let's get this thing back, and let's keep Trying to find some new spot, trying to find some new species here. Got him. Oh yes, this is going to be a new species. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get this guy in the photo tank. And you know, I was just starting to think that this might be the first video of this Southeast Asia trip where I did not catch a new species, and I'm so glad we got at least one new species now. I believe this is going to be a scissor tail rasbora. If we look at the tail, relax dude. If we look at the tail, it's got those two black dots at the end. I guess kind of looks like scissors. I don't know, but yeah, I think this is going to be a scissor tail rasbora. So new species for the life list. Let's get a pic of this guy. Let's get him back, and let's keep fishing. Got him. Oh, this is also going to be, no, it's not going to be a new species, but it's still a cool one. Alright, so I thought this was going to be some sort of a gourami when he first came out of the water, but this is going to be a climbing perch. Would have been a new species if I caught this literally, I think, 3 or 4 days ago, but about 2 or 3 days ago, I caught one of these on Bintan. Still a really, really cool catch. I read online, I forgot exactly where, but right now, all the climbing perch are just one species, but eventually they might be split into several different species. So hopefully when that happens, this one from Sumatra will end up being a different species than the one I caught on Bintan. But I mean, who knows? That's more wishful thinking for now. There's ants crawling all over me too. But yeah, let's get this thing back and let's keep fishing. Better. This hotel room is awful. But yeah, so that's going to be the session. We got one new species, and that's scissor tail rasbora. When I fished on my own, I got a pretty good amount of stuff, and then I met up with the local who showed me a couple of really cool spots. Unfortunately, we were very pressed on time. I only had about an hour to fish from the point that I met up with him, and we spent probably a half hour driving from to and from a couple of the spots. So really only had a half hour to fish. I got those two bettas, which were cool. He was netting while I was fishing with hook and line, and he netted a croaking gourami and one of those super tiny, bright red colored rasboras. And I think if I would have had more time, I probably could have caught some cool stuff, but unfortunately just didn't have enough time to make that happen. But hey, still happy with one new species here in that scissor tail rasbora, and still happy I got to meet him and spend some time with a local fisherman here. So that's going to do it for this Indonesia series. I am flying back to Singapore tomorrow morning. I am in Singapore for about 28 hours, I believe, and then I am starting the journey back from Southeast Asia to the United States. So not sure if I'm going to get a chance to fish in Singapore. If we do, we'll probably get a video out of that. But if we don't, this is going to conclude the Southeast Asia trip. And I think it was a pretty good one. So I'll do a full recap here coming up. But anyway, hope you guys like this video. Hope you guys like this whole series. And I will see you guys next time.